Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be scrapbooking a mask selfie, and I am going to be using the 6x8 Horizon paper pad. I also have some of the Horizon project pad, so I pulled two of those papers out, a sheet of white cardstock, and a variety of letter stickers, and the words from Go the Scenic Route. So let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I trimmed down that solid kind of dark periwinkle paper that was in the Horizon paper pad, and I just trimmed down it to I think about 10.5 inches. And then I trimmed down my white cardstock as well, just so I get that nice thin border around the edges. Now I don't mind that basically that periwinkle paper is quote unquote wasted. And you're only seeing a little teeny tiny bit of it. First of all, it is a project pad paper, which means it's single-sided. It's not as thick as normal cardstock. It does have a good weight to it, but it's not as thick as the normal cardstock. And I don't mind having that extra kind of base weight to my layouts. Now I'm pulling out the Starburst paper from the 6x8 paper pad. I'm just trimming it down to 5x7. Then I'm going to mat my photo on top of it, and now my photo has this beautiful burst about it. And you might be thinking, girl, why are you drawing attention to your photo with this beautiful photo mat? It's a selfie with a mask. Well, you know, I said I was not going to do a COVID album, and I'm not, but COVID has turned into such a big part of everyone's life that some of this normal daily life stuff is going to go in our normal family chronological albums. I'm not, going to be waxing poetic with my journaling or anything like that, but it just needs to be in there that this is how life was. And which is funny, because I don't care what happens to my scrapbooks when I'm gone. I'm not doing it as a chronicle for the ages or anything like that. I'm basically scrapbooking for me now so that I can look back on the memories. But, it happens, so there we go. Now I did go through the paper pad and pulled out a couple more papers. Now I love this kind of brushed background paper right here that I stretched to go all the way across the layout. And I'm going to put my Starburst paper on top of kind of this busy circle paper with the foiling on it. And that might seem to be a weird move because the colors do kind of all they all get together and just hang out. They're just kind of boom, all these colors right here. And I'm okay with that, but I felt like I needed a little bit of distinction, I needed a little bit of softness, something between that busy pattern paper that my photo is on and the busy pattern paper on the background. So I grabbed my handy dandy tool and I did 2 layers of it, and I stapled it onto my white fun foam. Now the staples are not touching the photo. They do have paper between them, so I'm not worried about that. I know that there is still a little bit of, ooh, what are you doing when there's metallic things touching photos? But I got over that a long time ago, guys, like a super long time ago. I remember when metal things first came out for scrapbooking, and everybody was like, oh, are you serious? Is that acid and lignin free? What are you doing to your scrapbooks? Your photos are going to deteriorate. It was a whole big thing, you guys. Whole big thing. And I got over that kind of quickly. I just decided that, you know what? These scrapbooks are just things that I like to do, things that I like to make, and if I like to put metal stuff in my scrapbook, I'm going to put metal stuff in my scrapbook. So that is what we did. So now I am pulling out letters. Now I have that pack of thickers, and I didn't have any more Y's, but I did have plenty of X's. So I just trimmed down the X to make a Y. And then for this package of thickers, I don't have any more A's, so I just trimmed down a D to make an A. So now, so far for my title, I have all day. And now I'm going to grab some October Afternoon Mini Markets. Love these stickers so hard. I am kind of a little bit hoarding them. I do have a couple sheets of them that I don't even think I've used yet, which is shameful, you guys. So just gonna go for it and start using all the things, even those special things that you really can't get anymore. So yeah. Anyway, so now that I've got that down, I have all day, every day, and at this point, I kind of forget what my title was going to be. Like, I kind of had this title in my head while I was flipping through my photos to find something to scrapbook with, and I was like, oh man, all day, every day. And then it like blanked of whatever was in my head, and I struggled coming up with the rest of the title. So I don't even think this is what I originally had in my head as I was gathering my photo and supplies, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. You know, if I was that concerned with every idea that popped into my head, I would be writing it down immediately. And, you know, I just haven't done that. So I'm okay. So now we have all day, every day, far and wide. And I'm like, okay, what else? And I don't know why I'm futzing around with these letters so much. Because I do have to use the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to get them to stay stuck down to my page. Now, I don't think I actually do that on camera, you guys. I think I turn the camera off and do that. So now I found these little circle thickers right here, and I actually got these off of a give and take table at a retreat, and I was just like flabbergasted that someone would put these on that give and take table, Sharon. And I just, you know, I love them. They're a great thicker, and they're always like the perfect size, color. They're just great. I love them. I'm always grateful on the give and take table where I find absolute treasures for me that other scrapbookers are like, are you kidding me? And then it always makes me feel really good when I put stuff on the give and take table and other scrapbookers are like, oh, this is amazing. And I'm like, no, it's not, but I'm glad you like it. So can't wait for the next retreat with the give and take table. It is a fun time. So now my title has changed into all day, every day, far and wide, all you ever see. And it's true. Like, everywhere you go, no matter what, all you see are masks. Like, and they're everywhere. Everyone, everywhere is wearing a mask. Everyone, everywhere is selling masks. It's just a whole big mask thing. So I do set up a little bit of journaling underneath of the title. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think I might just be staring at this layout. Now, I really love the color scheme of this layout. Like the green and the blue and the pink just really like pop for me. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I am looking for embellishments. Ultimately, I end up going with these flowers that I have been fussy cutting out the past couple days. And I just cut around the edges of them. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me fussy cut. I made you watch a blank, well, not a blank. You just got to see the layout for a little while. But now I go ahead and get these fussy cut it. Or maybe I don't. I thought I cut it out. Maybe we're just finishing up the fussy cutting. All right, guys, I did something I never usually do. I deleted some of the video and left the voiceover, so if it seems weird that I was like, why am I still fussy cutting, and I'm actually not fussy cutting anymore, that's the reason why. I usually do my voiceovers in one fell swoop, and honestly, I didn't want to do a voiceover again just because I forgot to cut out some of the fussy cutting part of the video. So there it is. I do put those flowers over here on the left hand side, and then I'm going to cut out some more flowers and put them over here on this corner, and I'm just trying to figure out which ones I want to use. So this one I cut out great, like you didn't have to watch me fussy cut at all. And then I'm going to tuck it under the corner right here and get it down there. Now I do toy with the idea of putting a floral up here, and I think I do actually get a floral up there as well. It was just feeling a little bit too naked. Now I like the busyness that's going on with this layout. I like the complete and utter variety of letters and stuff for the title. I like the busyness of the backgrounds. Like, I like all of it, but that white cardstock, that big stark contrast really does give your eye a kind of place to rest that you don't have to kind of freak out and worry about. But it did feel very expansive up there, so that's why that little flower made it on. So now I'm just going to do a little bit of journaling. I was trying to visualize if I wanted it on the white cardstock or if I wanted it over here on the blue. And ultimately I go with a blue Muji pen on the blue cardstock. So I just talk a little bit about how, you know, it's required to wear a mask at work, and you know, my work provides masks. They have given these disposable masks, and they have also given us fabric masks that can be washed and reused. And I'm just kind of talking through that about what it looks like on my point of view from my work life standpoint. And then I'm going to put the date over in this upper corner over here underneath of the flower. And then that is going to do it for this layout, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for... Oh, look, you can see I took the pictures and the glue was still wet underneath of the letters. So there we go. We are all done. Have a great day, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again real soon for another video.